My name is Brandon Routh. I am an actor, and I am currently working on Legends of Tomorrow, playing the character of Ray Palmer, aka the Atom.
What is the difference between playing Superman and playing Ray?
There are a few differences, and also some cool similarities that I've found. Both superheroes. Both kind of have alter egos. Definitely Ray is of the world. He's human, right? So he's had a full life of human experiences, and that is what has encouraged him to then become a superhero. So it was a choice for him because of the death of his fiancée, motivated him to create the Atom suit and help save humanity. Superman obviously was, he wasn't forced to do it, but he was born into it, shall I say, which is different. But I think the fun things that are similar is that this character of Clark and Ray, I think actually they're very similar in some ways. Their excitement and joy for life, I think Superman, or Kal-El, gets to enjoy life through Clark. That's how I envisioned it. So all that joy, all that excitement, all that goofiness was just kind of him actually being able to be a part of humanity and get so geeked out about that he couldn't almost control it. So it was an act, but it wasn't. And Ray's kind of like that too. He's just excited about his inventions, about the possibilities of the world and making people's lives better. That it comes out kind of a silly, goofy way.
I like to see him shrink down.
Yeah.
Because there was some consternation. People were like, "It's very kind of Iron Man-y."
Yeah.
But if we can explore more of that, see him actually shrink down a lot.
Most definitely, yes. There will be a lot more shrinking explanation, kind of about a little bit about the science behind, for TV science, about the explanation about the science behind. And we're three or so episodes in, and there's definitely a lot more shrinking stuff and fun ways to use that and have it be part of the story. What's crazy about the show is we're all just thrown together. Rip assembles us, and right away we hit the ground running. It's not even time to get full names or know who the background is of anybody. We're just like, we have to do this now. and I guess I have to trust you while we take out this threat that's bigger than you might be. So.
What role does Ray play within the team? Is he kind of a leadership position, maybe, or?
Yeah, I mean, he wants to be a leadership position. Pretty much at the beginning of the season, we're all listening to Rip because we don't know anything about time travel and the real mission. He's telling us what it is. I think actually Ray is more challenged by the whole thing as a whole than he maybe would have thought of in the beginning. I guess I really can't talk about. But just to hint that there are some things that happen that he questions himself a little bit, which is uncommon for Ray to do, but it's fun. So he's not just always the happy guy. He does have doubts and things that happen. But he's definitely the most gung ho in the beginning. Even though they're rogues and the heroes together fighting, he's definitely most gung-ho, wanting to just give it a shot and make his mark on history.
Is there any character that Ray starts to grow close to in the team that you can talk about?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's some unlikely, like friendships, but understandings, I would say. With some of the, there's some heat wave, Captain Cold, excursion that I think both have, all three of the characters start to understand each other a little bit more. I mean, that's what the series is going to explore, is these people who are so different. How can they connect? What can they connect on and understand why you're this way? Why are you such a happy person all the time? It's annoying. Why are you stealing things? I don't understand. So we get to understand each other, which is like a cool metaphor for life. Just sit down and really understand people, understand where they're.
Is this a rotating team where we'll see everyone in the team every episode, or do you feel like it's going to be rotating where some days it'll be like a smaller group, or groups will split off into different
We'll split off into smaller groups for sure. Everybody, as far as I know, will be in every episode. We have a couple group scenes every episode. We're kind of figuring out what the mission is. And, although it's an overarching story, there are plot points within each episode that we have to come together on. Hopefully that won't be too much because it's hard to shoot. Those are long scenes for 8 people to shoot. But yeah, definitely small groups going out. It's easier to actually get storyline out because when there's 8 people in the scene, this person gets one line, this person gets one line, this person gets one line, and that's it's more of a moving storyline along versus relationship scenes.
We know when Sarah's arc or resurrection sort of episodes in Arrow are going to happen. Can you tell us anything about when we might see what happened to Ray after the accident? And all that
I don't know if I can say what episodes, but it's obviously it's going to be before the crossover stuff, so soon, and there'll be a couple episodes to kind of find out where Ray is and what he's been up to since the explosion at Palmer Tech.
Have they done anything to make that suit more comfortable since you have to wear it more now?
It's not. There wasn't necessarily need to make it more comfortable. There are a couple things. It's the helmet. It's the cowl thing that had to go on. I've become more comfortable in it. There are a few slight modifications for comfort, but it's not overall. It's not too bad. It's just mostly me knowing how much time I have and going, okay, we can take this part off. We can take this part off. I can rest and for 10 minutes and then we'll suit back up. We get fast at it. Yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.